As you can see, this instrument is not finished. The plug is just sitting in there. But I wanted to quickly just demonstrate something about the chamfer. Now, people talk about chamfers. What is a chamfer? This is a Renaissance recorder block from one of my Renaissance recorders that I'm working on at the moment. And it's shaped to fit. So it's not a parallel plug like this. It's shaped. It has an upstang, a little standy up bit. But the chamfer, this is the chamfer on the block. If you can see that at the end there, this is where you'd blow. The air goes down there. There is a little edge, a little 45-degree angle on the end of that block. So as the air comes along, it kind of goes off like that. Now, it's not smooth and curvy. If you do that, it'll be dreadful. The sound will just be absolutely rubbish. But if you get this angle right, nice and tight and really good angle, so it goes along, then there's a sharp edge. That's sharp, that's the word I'm looking for, sharp. Sharp edge. It does something to the air as the air comes into the instrument before it hits here. Because the air is disturbed as it goes off the edge of the plug, and it goes like this, and so it goes in and out, and it creates a wave which makes the sound down the instrument. Now the top, that's the bottom chamfer on the plug. If only it would focus close up. Look at that one. There it is. You can see it now. You can see the light shining on it at the edge there. There's also a chamfer that you can put under here, where if you like, this is where the air is going to be directed at the top. As that goes in there, you can see there's a nice little windway. The air goes in there. The air goes along the top as well. And as it comes out, there is a little chamfer under here, under this edge. So it makes the air go a bit that way. So you've got basically a 90-degree angle at the end, where there's your column of air, and there's where it comes out on the block and on the top. So here is this recorder, which has a parallel plug, no chamfer added at the moment, but I can kind of fake the effect of that. And if you're making plastic whistles, this is something you might want to do as well. So if you put it in, you can see I'm putting it in. Can you see that it's actually did it? You can see it there. It's gone in too far. Normally you get it to line up exactly with the end there. So this is it lined up exactly with the end. The bottom is not as strong as it might be. Now if I pull it back out a little bit, that is giving the effect of having a bottom chamfer, because you've pulled that back, which means that the air is going, oh, there's a top still, but there's no bottom, so it drops down a bit. And you have a much stronger bottom note. So if you put the bottom chamfer on, it will strengthen the tone and the stability of the bottom notes. If you poke it out further, you're effectively giving it a top chamfer. Let's see what that does. It doesn't want to play the bottom at all. It wants to go up. It wants to play the high notes, which is what you'd expect. You can't play the bottom, but the top is cleaner. So that's the top chamfer and the bottom chamfer.